Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and tonight I'm doing something very much different. So up until this point, I've only really covered mobile games, specifically Android games, and that was because I wanted to stay on focus. But over the course of the last year, I've run out of time to play anything except those mobile games. So now I'm going to start sprinkling in a little bit of other stuff, and tonight I have Bioshock Infinite, which I've just purchased and just installed on my PC. So what you're actually seeing is a PC game tonight, and I'm going to kind of check out the beginning of the game, see how I like it, and kind of record my thoughts and feelings as I go along, and share it with the rest of the world. So let's go ahead and check out. That looks like about right to me. Check out the beginning of this game. So let's look at the options real quick first. What do we got here? Of course, the graphics. So my PC is not super great, but it should do okay. It looks like this stuff should do okay for me. I'm not going to get into too much detail here, just because Okay, looks good enough for me. Got some subtitles maybe? Let's put up some subtitles for people. Alright. Pretty cool menu so far. Alright, so let's jump into the game. And we'll play on medium. Don't feel like making an ass of myself tonight. So if you've been watching the buzz on the internet, I actually just pre-ordered this game earlier today. But I was looking at reviews of the game, and I've never seen a game get this high of review scores at an aggregate level. It's insane.
Are you afraid of God?
No.
This may be the highest rated video game to date.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Haven't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do. We're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No.
So I've got to admit, it's been a while since I played something that's cutting edge on my PC, and my PC's, pretty mid-range at this point. It's probably about a year or two old hardware. But this is definitely better than anything I've played on a console as of late. But that's to be expected. And sure, you can find this game on consoles, but on a PC, there's a lot of extra added effects.
Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change
Holy
Might
Lord.
give him some comfort.
One quick second. I'm going to turn down the sensitivity on my mouse if I can. It's already pretty low. Oh man. Now I feel like a wiener, but we're just going to go ahead and save that.
Is that something we can agree on?
That's a bit
Hey.
better.
Somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's something inside.
Yeah, it's been a while since my good old Unreal Tournament days when I was really used to playing with a keyboard and mouse.
Excuse me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Good luck with that, pal.
So I had heard previously that this game
Is anyone
has
here?
some
Hello?
religious undertones, which is really great. I always like a good story that kind of winds religion into it. Oh, shit.
Shit.
I'm glad to see his reaction was very similar to mine. Holy Lord. Look at this poor SOB. They shot him? Wow. Oh. No, they did not.
Wait a minute, that card.
Ah. Nice. Puzzles. That's very cool. Okay, so...
What in the world is...
Holy sh... That is awesome. So I'm yet to play Bioshock 2, but I did play the first one and loved the first one. And a lot of the reason why I loved the first one was, of course, the messages involved, but it was the tone of the game, you know, just the storytelling and the mood that it set. This is the same thing, but to such a greater extent. This is amazing. Holy crap. Oh, look at that. You get the raindrops in your eyes. That's sick.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
Okay, yeah, if that was me, how about no? Okay, let's get in. Forget everything about that. And then it straps you down. Oh,
Make
man.
yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
Bindings are a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Attention. Attention in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Attention. Attention.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet.
Holy crap.
10,000 feet.
That's cool. They've limited my view. Holy crap.
Hallelujah.
It's just every little sound and every little they've coordinated so perfectly everything you're seeing and hearing at the same time. It's just like this well choreographed perfect experience. Everything I loved about BioShock was in that first 15 minutes, and they've done the exact same thing here to a greater extent. So I'm getting a few... Wow. So I'm having some performance hiccups, but I'm sure it's just because my system's a little bit dated now. I'm saying that out of apologies for the video, not my own experience, because performance isn't bothering me too much in playing the game. It's great because this religious undertone that's already playing out in the game, it's coming off very genuine, I think. But what's really great about it is a lot of times when they try to do like religion's kind of like a cult, right, or religion's crazy, a lot of times when they do that, it comes off very hokey. This is very genuine. This is what I would expect Bioshock would have felt like had the protagonist showed up in the city, a few months before he did, where everything was working and everything, wasn't all totally messed up already. Interesting. There's quite a bit of things quite a few things to search through. It's pretty nice.
Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Ooh, look at this.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Best keep such questions to myself, unless I want to get made.
Well, that looks important, doesn't it? What's this?
Love the prophet because he loves the sinner. Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
It's interesting there's water everywhere, because we're up in the air.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city.
On this
and to
day
our
of
prophet,
days.
Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves in the sweet
I love it.
waters
Everybody's wearing
of
white.
baptism. And lo, if the prophet had struck down our enemies at
Except that dude, who
and
happens to be wearing
railed
black.
against the sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the sodom beneath us, but not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the founders, it would have been enough.
Okay,
If
I get
the
it. You
prophet
guys
had
all
just
work for
accepted
Clorox.
the
Get
3
out of the
golden
way.
gifts of the founders and not prayed for our deliverance, it would have been enough. If the prophet had only prayed for our deliverance and not led us to this new Eden, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just led us to the new Eden and not purged the vipers of the Orient, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just purged the vipers of the Orient but not suffered the sacrifice of his beloved, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just suffered the sacrifice of his beloved, but not expelled the vox populi. Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be watered clean before our prophet, our founders, and our Lord?
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
It's either this or turn around and get back on that rocket.
Hey.
I baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
It's very interesting. I was recently having a discussion with my wife, who about baptism, which is kind of funny because it's just water, right?
What do you want?
We had a deal to it. Open this door right now.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it. Go away.
What the hell?
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
A sword of gold, so that
I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Above all other nations.
To Father Franklin, a key of gold so that Eden might have industry that set her above all other nations.
Oh, that's interesting. It reminds me of Dead Space. You can navigate to your next location.
Our
That's kind of
prophet
cool.
fills our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
That is creepy. Anyways, I was just talking about baptisms, and I guess I don't get it. When I was younger, I was baptized as part of my family's religion, but in looking back towards it, I guess I don't understand it, even though it was part of my religion, of which I have none now. Not that I'm anti any religion, I just don't subscribe to any particular.
Share with me your wisdom and let the light of your good judgment shine like a
By the sword?
Okay, real quick here, I'm going to go ahead and turn some of these graphic settings down, see if my computer doesn't choke so bad. Let's go to medium. Alright, hopefully that's a little better.
Amen.
Thought I was on medium to start, but I guess not.
Just because the city flies don't mean it ain't got
That's a
its
little
fair
better.
share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
I know, Mr. Rossignol. I've never had an oyster.
I bet we could have something
Terrible.
Morning. Good to see you.
I'm just like taking this guy's food right in front of him. You got mustard on your shirt, brah. That was weird.
perfect day for the celebration.
Our beloved mother of forgiveness.
That
that statue, I just think it fails to capture Father
Holy
Comstock's
Lord,
absolute,
look at that thing.
you know, divinity.
Guy looks like Cthulhu. Alright, let's go to where I'm supposed to go. Though I do have to say that exploring seems really fun right about now.